Today we will look into how we can create a new song. But first we would need to know what songs we would want. So for example, I decided to look into the Ryerson Tumblr July 13, and I'm thinking of creating all these songs here. This is Amazing Grace, Gracious Tempest, Love on the Line, and an example. I've already looked for the chords in Ultimate Guitar, and another example of just looking into lyrics on its own. Generally, I like to get the lyrics from chord sheets just because it already tells you what verse it is and the choruses and the bridges. It separates it for you, but sometimes in some of the websites for lyrics, they don't actually tell you if it's verse 1 or chorus or verse 2. So it's up to you how you want to work, but I prefer it this way. And so to create, let's go to the Open Song interface, New Song, Create. Let's click on that. It's asking for save changes. So after you press create, it should ask you to enter a name, and this name would be the title of the song. So this is Amazing Grace. Press OK, and there's a blank page here, and let's look into the different areas. So for author, we would put Phil Wickham, so people would be able to know where this song came from. And we would then take the Ultimate Guitar chord sheets, highlight it, and copy paste into this. And if we look into this page, we see that we've pasted all the lyrics in there and the chords. So if you've looked into the coding video, you would then understand what I will be doing here. So we would place V1 for verse 1, name the chorus C, and in the case of songs that have more than one choruses, then I would name it C1, C2, C3, and so on. And here verse 2, V2. Remember that it has to have a open bracket and a closed bracket. And here we can take all these unnecessary things, like we already have a chorus at the top, so we don't need another chorus here. And bridge, we can call it B, and close that and take this off. So there you go, we have verse 1, chorus, verse 2, and B. So we can now go ahead and put the periods before the chords so that it does not show up in the slide. So we do that. So I've already put all the periods before all the chords, and now we can go ahead and go to presentation here and put the song arrangement. So let's say it's verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus, and sometimes we love to make the bridge go 3 times, so we would put B 3 times and then go back to the chorus. So V1 C, V2 C, B 3 times, and C again. So press save, and let's look at how it will show up in the projector. So if we go to preview, dual screen, so this is what it'll look like on the projector, and this is what we can see on our laptop. So we go here and go down. Wow, that's a lot of lyrics on one slide. So clearly we need to go back and fix that by adding double vertical bars. So we know that verse 1 needs some breaking up, chorus needs some breaking up, verse 2 needs some breaking up, and bridge is okay because there's 4 lines. Rule of thumb, I usually just allow 4 lines and no more than that. So let's go back. So here we have verse 1, and based on how the song goes, I would just break it up accordingly. So after 3 of these verses go off, I put double bar here, and then chorus, it goes, this is amazing, grace, this isn't a feeling that you take, bear my cross, and that's when it ends for the chorus and it starts again with a melody. So I would put the double bar after the 4 lines here. Similarly for verse 2, I would break it up into the 3rd line here. So double bar, so we have barred the necessary components, save, once again, present, preview dual screen, and let's look over here and see how it looks. Okay, so we checked and it looks good except for this verse, the end of this verse 1, we still need to break that up a bit. So we would have to go back and do that. So just checking over the whole PowerPoint. It's looking fine. Okay, and escape once again. And we realize that it's a lot. So let us just break it up into, since there are 2, 4, 6, let's break it up evenly. That way the lyrics are read like in a orderly manner. So that's done. We've put double bars here to break this up. Slide number 2 and then slide number 3. Save. Present. Preview. And notice that verse 1 is split into 3 slides. So 2 lines here, 2 lines here, 2 lines here, and that's what we have. So that's how we create a song, and you would save and it would be in under the songs folder here, and you can always go back to it to edit.